Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 9 specific items that you can craft and their functions and how they are important. We're going to go into our spark mode and I'll show you. We're going to be talking about the pressure plate, the barrel, the radiator, photo frame, the bed, different light sources. Lantern will be separate, the telephone, the crate, and that's it. Let's start with the barrel. The barrel can be crafted in your constructs menu and it costs 50 scrap. If you hold E, you can enter into the barrel and you're virtually invisible to the enemy. You can watch them clear as day and they can't see you at all. If you are obstructing their path, they will attack. This will save you from having to use your spark, keeping you from dying because your spark went out while waiting for the enemy to leave the room. All you have to do to get out is to press the space bar or whatever you have set to your jump to stand up, and then do it again to jump out. If you stand up, in order to go back down, just crouch. Next, we can use this barrel as a storage. If you have small items that you want to transport, you can use this just like you would a crate. Interesting thing about this is even if this thing is slightly full, you can still get in it. It still works as a hiding spot, but be warned, don't fill it up too much because then it becomes a problem. Took a little bit of damage, but that's perfect. For this next item I want to demonstrate is the bed. The bed is perhaps the most sought after craft in Grain Rod. And the reason why is because you can craft it down below and use it to sleep, gaining 2 health per second. The bed is also worth 15 gold. The bed costs 150 scrap to craft. Don't craft this bed for the purpose of getting gold, because there's another item that's better for that. Also, it's not worth transporting this bed from one room to this room in order to extract it, because it will hit the wall multiple times, eventually dropping its value, making it not worth the trip. You don't want to craft this bed for the purpose of money, because stacking these beds is really difficult. You can't craft a bed on top of another bed, which means you would have to craft it on the side and then carry it over. If you stack it too high, it'll get stuck when you pull the lever, causing you to just waste time and call an enemy for nothing. If you want to craft an item to put into here for money, you're going to want to use the radiator, and here's why. Radiators cost 30 scrap less, and they also stack. You can put multiple radiators into an extractor at the same time. Even though a radiator costs 30 scrap less, a radiator is also worth the same 15 gold. Breaking a radiator will net you 60 scrap. If you would like to extract the scrap from a radiator, you can simply hit it with a hammer, or you can slam it against the wall or ceiling. But make sure you do it quickly, otherwise it will explode. Radiators can also be used to damage enemies. A radiator will explode 5 seconds after being hit. So if you get a lot of scrap in a run, but you don't need scrap upstairs, you can exchange that scrap for radiators at 15 gold each, effectively turning your scrap run into a gold run. Next we have the crate. The crate is much larger in size than its metal counterparts, able to hold much more items. It's also able to hold your friends as well.
Oh, hey, look, a fan.
Next, we'll cover the telephone. The telephone can be used to talk to other players in the game, whether they're below or above. So if I was standing here down below with the telephone and someone was upstairs, they would be able to hear me on the telephone. The telephone is a great communication tool when paired with the map room. If somebody were to take the phone with them, you can contact them using in-game voice and tell them which directions to go to get to their destination. Now we're going to cover the big painting and the small painting. These are virtually identical, only difference is the size. You can look through either one of them and see out the other, which allows you to tactically place them so that you can see your foes. Next, we'll cover the pressure plate. Pressure plates can be used to set up traps, and you can place them directly under enemies. Next, we're going to cover the lantern. The lantern can be used as a utility to remove rot. There are only 2 locations currently that will naturally spawn a lantern in the deep layers, and one of those places is the map room. The other place is the shop. Lanterns not only remove rot from yourself, but also from rooms. This also helps on the second floor. Despite being a light source, a lantern will not aid the glow of your spark. Speaking of glow, if your glow is getting low, you can use the crafted light to restore it. Make sure not to stick on one light too long, otherwise it will pop. The type of light doesn't matter as long as it's craftable. However, the white lights that are provided to you by the stage do not restore your glow. They only stop it from going down. Not just the white lights, but any light that's not removable. If a light blows out, it'll take a full minute to turn back on. Most lights will take about 3 seconds to blow out if you stay near them too long. The lights on the inside of the elevator will do nothing for your glow, just like the lantern. Floor light will last a whopping 5 seconds before blowing out. During lights out mode, your elevator lights and the lights right outside the elevator will remain on. The extractor lights will not. You can fully recharge your spark with just one light if you time it properly. It's really hard to time it properly with normal lights, but really easy to do with the floor light given its longer lasting filament. But if you have overcharge, it's a little bit easier to do with other lights as well. Using lights and the different lighting colors, it can light your way and leave yourself markings letting you know where to go back to and what's been completed already. I hope this video taught you something. If it did, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you see when I make another video. I'll be doing a lot more grain rot tutorials.